All right. Week 2 of us doing this. Week 4 just finalized in our fantasy football league, the League 2.0. Kyle, how are you?
I lost, but I'm okay. Kind of thought I was gonna lose, especially because your dad made that fantastic video.
That was a surprise, eh? I showed up my dad's and he didn't even mention it at first. And then midway through us hanging out, he's like, oh, yeah, I made a video. I was like,
That's
what?
so funny.
Luckily, he did
You
let
should.
me in the house, even though Gavin said he shouldn't have.
I honestly thought he wasn't gonna let you in.
Just standing out in the
It would
rain.
have been so funny.
Oh man, it's been pretty. And now tomorrow I'm going back there. Hopefully, he lets me in this
Ooh.
time. Having a little
Maybe he'll make
Thanksgiving
another
with football.
video. Keep this winning streak going for him.
You know what's pretty cool? Have I told you how my sister is in a fantasy football league? Pretty wild.
Yeah, and she's amazing. Apparently,
Yeah, she loves Josh Allen. Like it's, I'm very impressed. I don't know why she
Liz, right?
didn't. What's that?
Liz, right?
Yeah, Liz. Yeah, she's crushing it. She knows her stuff. She was telling me how she benched Baker Mayfield and put in Derek Carr. Nice little move right there, I must
It
say.
is. Wow. Maybe she can give you some tips. I probably need some tips.
it's it's a little bit different having you with a losing record. You've been pretty
Mm-hmm.
consistently good in our league, so this is a different take. And I
Need a big win this week.
You do. You definitely do. Um anyways, looking over our previous week. So week 4 has passed us. After I don't recall. Did any matchups get decided by the Monday night game? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You know,
I needed like 40 points to
um,
win last week. I think that was the closest one.
and
There's a lot of
you put up a good score, but the Shiitake Spew are alive. Look
Tyreek
out!
Hill, man.
That guy can just pop off at any minute.
Yep.
But yeah, looking over last week, I got to beat Way She Goes, moving me to 3-1. Now Way She Goes is 1-3, sitting at the bottom of our division. And actually, I meant to mention Way She Goes. Winter was going to be a guest on our pod, but unfortunately, he told me he can't be here. He's got a bad case of the runs. Just if you want some details, yeah. So he's probably on the toilet right now. So
He's just
everyone,
nervous for our matchup.
he's
It's a big
nervous for
week. We're
that.
both 1-3, so just scared.
I think he got too nervous to do the podcast. Poor guy's having a rough go. um, so yeah, so I had a nice little. I only put up 110 to his 100, so it was a tight matchup. Both of us kind of fell below expectations. The other matchup we had Thunder Gun Express beating Riley just barely. 80 that was 87.32 to 85.46. Came down to the wire. I'm impressed. That pushes Perry up to 3-1 and ties him now with Riley, who's 3-1. So that was a big win for him. Statement win.
The
Low
big one, yeah.
scoring.
He needed that.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook when he plays, though.
Yes, when he plays, he's extremely useful. Uh, Andrew keeps his undefeated record alive. He's 4-0 now after
But at
taking
what
down.
cost?
Oh yeah,
So
he's
many
hurting now.
injuries.
Yeah, he's not looking as good this week. That's for sure. So he is now 4-0, and Steve is 2-2. And then we had Shane Rogueville taking down Bryce like pretty huge, 136 to 69. That pushes Shane. That was Shane's first win of the year, and Bryce is now 0-4. That's unfortunate. Why is
Maybe
Bryce
Bryce should have.
struggling?
He should have drafted on land. I think draft on the boat messed him up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder if he's able to focus out there. Holy hell, that
I
was
wouldn't
pretty
be.
cool to witness.
It was pretty amazing.
uh, and then the Shiitake Spew takes down Action Jackson, pushing him up. He put up 159 points to your 133. Like that was crazy. I didn't expect that.
It was fun.
And that part of that was he didn't his Buffalo defense have a huge week?
Yeah, everyone's defense puts up at least 20 points when they play me.
Which
Like 3 weeks in a row. So
is partially why you want to get rid of
it's
defenses.
actually probably the only reason I want to get rid of defenses.
Yeah, they've been taking care of you. So that pushes you down to 1-3, and it now pushes Dad up Dad. I just call him Dad, up to 1-3. So who knows? Maybe this is the start of the Shiitake Spew revival. I don't know though.
Could
We'll have
be.
to see.
He
He needs
seemed
to win.
confident that it is.
He did. He did seem confident. Oh, it's so funny. We have a texting chain, him, me, and my sister, and he's like, "My team fucking sucks."
Oh, so he does know.
Yeah. And then Gavin, he's now 3-1. Toronto Flatliners after beating Wally World 108-81. That's a lower scoring week for Gavin. It's unfortunate Wally World couldn't take advantage. So that was a pretty wild week. So let's look at the transactions. There were some big dollar amounts spent this week. Probably the biggest, obviously, was Damian Williams. What do you think of that?
I just don't love the player, but he's going to have a big role in that team, and he's going to be worth the money because Montgomery's out at 5 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks at least. So he's going to get a lot of touches. I don't actually think he's a very good player, but he's still going to put up fantasy points because he's the number one running back, right? So well worth the price.
Yeah, I think it's worth spending what 2/5 of your fab.
Yeah, definitely.
He looked good. From what I saw, he looked good. And the Chicago running game has looked weirdly good this year. Like it's like their O-line's actually not bad. It's just
might be.
I don't understand.
He's gonna be a good player for your dad for sure. For dad.
That's actually a statement addition by him. He's like, you know what? I'm here to win. I'm on a winning streak. I'm grabbing a running back who's gonna help.
I like
push me
it.
there.
Confidence.
Yeah, why not? You know what happens sometimes? You end up with with tons of fab at the end of the year, and you're like, why did I not spend it? So why not spend some of it? The other big grabs, Jamison Crowder for $11 to the Magic School Bus. That's a nice ad. Like I put in a $4 attempt at him. Just he looked pretty useful out there.
Yep.
And then Gavin, he grabbed Kadarius Toney for $21.
He's an electric player. Just it depends. Never know with the Giants. They just got a game plan around him. If they give him the ball, it's probably better for the Giants. It sounds like because he's an extremely talented player.
Yeah, I feel like they need a game breaker, right? They don't have OBJ anymore, obviously.
He looked amazing last week. Thundergun paid up for Cameron Brate too, because with Gronk out.
Did he? Where?
$35.
I didn't even see that. When is that? What? Was that recent?
October 6th.
Oh my god, I don't. Okay, I guess you're the one who has to report that. I don't see that.
I'm not on the Fab offer screen. I'm just on the all transaction screen.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I didn't see that one before either. That one slipped through. For some reason, it's not on the transactions.
Sounds like Gavin's doing some snaky stuff again. Slithering around, just trying to sneakily grab guys.
That was Thundergun, though, who got Cameron Brate.
Oh, sorry. I think it was Gavin. Oh, my God. I need to wake up here.
You're lost, bud.
Nicely done. Nicely done. So, yeah, those are the waiver additions this week. That Damian Williams one will be interesting. I wanted him. I grabbed Tariq Cohen because he's supposed to come back.
Because he's back in like next week. I think he's eligible.
I think it was 6 weeks. Yeah, so you never know. So. You never know. Anyway,
he was a fun player when he was drafted too. So
yeah, he was. I remember he was getting drafted just as high as like David Montgomery. The one I remember, Winter loved him. Winter was a huge.
The human joystick, I think, was his nickname.
That's a good nickname. Anyway, so yeah, this has been quite the start to the year, I must say. Overall, I'm cheering for Shiitake. I can't help it. He's kind of the.
It's hard not to.
I think he's the fan favorite. If anyone was watching this league from the outside, they'd be cheering for Shiitake. You know, how can you not? He's got his videos. He's a dad.
Everyone loves the underdog story.
Yeah, exactly. He's been climbing uphill ever since we started this. All right, so
let's looking good though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let's take a looky-do at the matchups this week, and then we'll probably call it a wrap. We're trying to speed this one up a little bit. The last one kind of dragged on a little long, so we're trying to get this one done a little quicker, just so you guys can enjoy it and then move on with your day. I wonder if Riley ever ended up listening. Remember how he was like, maybe I'll listen. Like, what a gutless thing to say. He better have.
He probably listened to it twice.
Are you too good to listen to his fantasy football podcast? Come on, man.
Yeah, right.
All right, so let's actually start from the bottom up
Okay.
because I'm always at the top because I don't know why. I think I did that. I had to make the schedule, so I hope you guys will understand. I'm at the top because it was just the easiest way to organize things. So don't yell at me if that bothers you. Okay, so at the bottom you see it's you versus way she goes, right? That's what you see.
Nope. Ours is
Oh,
different. I'm on the top for mine.
oh God! So that was a rookie thing for me to say then.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was gonna let it slide,
Well,
but
I didn't know. I'm not on your account. I thought. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. So let's start with your matchup then. All
all
right, we
right,
got
let's do it.
action. The 1-3 action Jackson taking on the 1-3 way she goes. We have one player in play. Alex Collins put up 8.2 points for Winter. I remember
Solid game.
he was texting me. He was like, I made a bold move putting Alex Collins in, which I don't know if it's that bold because you got. Oh, you're okay. He's sitting Chase Edmonds and Melvin Gordon. Oh,
They're both questionable. It looks
questionable.
like
But it looks like they have decent projections, so they're gonna
they'll play.
probably
I think
play.
Edmonds will
Right?
probably play. Yeah.
So how you feeling about this matchup? What are you thinking
Well, I've
about
been
this
talking
one?
about Robbie Anderson all year, so it would be fitting to lose to Robbie Anderson probably.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be
This will be the
fitting because then
game.
DJ Moore won't get the targets for the first week. He's been
Oh
solid.
yeah, that's a
All the
nice
targets go to
direct.
Robbie, and that's
Oh.
how I lose this week. And the Tampa defense because all defenses score 20 points against me.
And especially because he just added Tampa Bay, so it's like a
Yeah, it was a
double
very
whammy
smart
there.
move.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
But it should be tight. I think it's gonna be a really close matchup.
Now you're not allowed to make the decision on this
I'm
because
not.
you're in
No, I'm
this.
not going
So
to.
I will be making the prediction.
Yep.
Right now they have it projected at 118 for Winter versus your 123. So you are favored currently. Um, it'll be fun because you've got Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore defense,
On
and that'll
Monday
be on
night.
and Marquise Brown, sorry, and that'll be
Yep.
on Monday night. So Winter's gonna have to get a nice chunky lead on Sunday.
He
Oh,
does have Jonathan
he has
Taylor
Jonathan
though.
Taylor though. Okay, this is gonna be exciting. This will be the Monday matchup to watch.
Should be fun. Yeah.
I think that you're gonna win. Sorry, Winter. I think that you just have too many pieces that are pretty consistent. Saquon Barkley is really turning a corner. I know Dallas's defense looked really good, but I think Saquon Barkley will still put up a lot of points. He's receiving a lot of passes, right? So,
Yeah,
um,
we always thought it'd be around this time of the year they start giving him the ball a little more often. They're very hesitant at the beginning of the year. They're really limiting his workload, right? It's finally
exactly.
opening up here.
I think Conklin. I think he's probably a guarantee to get a touchdown.
Wow, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a guarantee versus Detroit, so look out for that. But yeah, I think you're gonna win. I think Winter, you're gonna put up a good fight, though. You got Travis Kelsey. He's always like that. Should be a shootout on Sunday night between Buffalo and Kansas City. I'm excited. Are you gonna watch that? Oh man,
100%.
whew,
Let's watch
that'll
TV.
be that'll be a fun way to end. That'll be Thanksgiving. Actually, are you celebrating Thanksgiving by the way on Sunday or?
We're just doing something at our apartment.
Oh, you're not seeing your
Just
fam?
people here. No, because I was sick. The kids were sick, just with the flu. But we're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's fun. You guys doing a little turkey or?
I think we're going to do a chicken because no one really likes turkey that much, so we're going to do a whole chicken, and then everything else like the
Oh.
veggies and potatoes and all be the same.
Oh, why didn't you contact me? I could have hooked you up with a chicken. Come on now.
I just never remember you work at a chicken place, so I just don't
Right?
think about it.
Yeah,
I might have blocked it out from the
I could
stories
have
you told me.
personally murdered it and given it to you.
Wow.
Could have brought it live and then okay,
Oh
moving
wow,
on.
on the balcony.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, looking over here, I think Kyle, you're gonna win. So if you want to add that, we're gonna be keeping track of our predictions. They're mostly Kyle's predictions. I just predicted the Kyle matchup. We believe Kyle did pretty well with his predictions last week. Did you type that in for last week?
No,
Or
I
like-
got to go through it. I got to re-listen to it. It was a
Okay.
couple games I wasn't sure on what I picked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think unfortunately when you're gonna lose to Kyle, his team is gonna start breaking out here. I think Lamar Jackson has looked good, and it's like him and Marquise Brown have this connection that's hasn't been maximized. It's like it's looking good, but because of that 1 week where Marquise Brown dropped a bunch, they could have
Wide
had
open, yeah.
a lot more, right? So, anyways, we're going to move on to the next matchup. Let's look at Shiitake Spew taking on Thunder Gun Express. What do you think of this matchup?
I think it should be tight again. Again, your dad has the two running backs who we got off waivers the last 2 weeks, Damian Williams and Chuba. And they're going to be featured heavily, obviously, there, right? Because CMC.
How much fab did he spend on?
I think he spent almost all of his fab. I think he spent like 80 something on the two players. But hey, you got to do it at this point of the year, right?
Yeah.
You needed some help. They got big time players.
So he's trying to buy wins. He's trying to buy wins right now.
The Yankees do it successfully.
Wow, that's a great point. Yeah,
and he always has the two big dogs in Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill,
and that should be. Oh wow, yeah.
So Dalvin Cook's still questionable for Perry, so I think I like your dad to go get a second win in a row.
Oh my god,
I really do. Mike Gesicki solid. Just
Perry's got Kansas City defense, and my dad has Buffalo defense.
That's gonna be. Oh wow, that's fun. That's really fun.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm going to pick your dad to win. Week 5.
I think that makes sense. I think Perry, you got a great team. Like I think your team is going to end up with a winning record this year. But if Dalvin Cook is out, that's going to kill you. And then I think, I think T. Higgins might be coming back for Cincinnati. So Tyler Boyd kind of drops down a little bit.
Yep.
Aaron
your
Rodgers
dad's getting on a roll here, so.
Yeah, I think Shiitake Spew might just be too good now, you know? I think that they are just gaining momentum and there might be no stopping him. This might be the end. We might all have to just give up. It's the Shiitake Spew show now. But yeah, that's a good prediction. Sorry, Perry. All right, let's move on to Finkel is Einhorn versus Wally World. They're both 2-2, by the way. So this is a big matchup for them. It's already begun a bit. Wally World has 25.7 points with Matthew Stafford and Lockett already playing on Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday games might have swayed my decision here.
That's fair. Yeah.
Wally having two of his big guys playing already in Lockett and Stafford, and they only put up 25. And Robert Woods went off finally. Robert Woods was a beast. 21 points.
Yeah, he was the forgotten wide receiver for a bit there. And it's funny, like I listen to podcasts and stuff, and like people already were kind of saying, like, you know, Robert Woods isn't really he's not going to be used that much in this offense apparently, and they were saying like his value is definitely down. And now all of a sudden after 1 week, like, this is a great thing about football. 1 week changes perspective completely, right? That's crazy. He had 12 catches. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a big week.
Seattle's defense is brutal.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Finkel in this one.
Weren't you hating on Steve last week?
Oh, yeah, big time. He had a big start. Alvin Kamara just looks different. Like, he's not getting the ball enough. They're not using him very much.
That offense doesn't look great.
Without Drew Brees, they're really struggling there. And I'm sticking with Steve this week. Lock it in.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. He's got guys like James Robinson's, you know, picking up steam. He's getting used a lot more. Sammy Darnold has looked great.
He just rushes a touchdown every week at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Didn't know that was part of his game.
Although you got to look out for Wally World's sneaky, useful player, Patterson. Cordero Patterson
touches the ball a lot.
What the hell's going on with him?
Excellent. He's just been like a kick returner for the last 5 years. Someone finally gave him a chance.
They're like, you know what? I like that he's a wide receiver / running back. He only runs like he's got like 7 attempts, 6 attempts. Like he's not really, but it's working
like
for them.
Curtis Samuel last year.
Yes, I have him on my lineup or in my squad. All right, that makes sense. I could see Steve pulling that off. It's a good start with Robert Woods. He was probably starting to freak out. We should have. I should trade for him. Damn, would have been a good opportunity. And the big thing here is that Finkel's Einhorn's trying to survive without CMC.
And it looks like CMC could be back soon too.
Which he needs that. And he's got Michael Thomas, eh?
He's not even ruled out this week. That's gonna be big.
He's not ruled out this week.
He's technically doubtful, so he's not out listed as out. So like you can tell he's getting close already, which is crazy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Might
That
only
that's
miss
huge.
two,
Like
3 weeks
once,
max.
like this is the week for Wally World to beat Finkel because once Finkel gets CMC back, whoo, look out.
Yeah, he's a guaranteed 25 points a week.
But all right, that's a good prediction. Finkel taking down Wally World. All right,
Yeah,
let's go on to the Toronto Flatliners 3-1 versus Rogueville 1-3. What are your thoughts?
Gavin cannot be stopped. His team's too good. And like with Shane having Amari Cooper and Joe Mixon, who are both questionable, I don't think Joe Mixon's supposed to play. Unless, maybe he practiced yesterday. I guess
I think
his
he is.
projection went
Yeah,
way up.
I
Wow.
think he
Okay.
is. I think he might just be limited a little bit.
Yeah, I still think I'm just gonna probably bet on Gavin because his team's just too good.
Yeah, he's got
It's just,
the frustrating thing about his team. If you look at it, like he's got a lot of guys that are like the number one target in the offense. Like
yeah,
DK isn't so far. He was last game, but he hasn't been most of the season. But he should
yep.
be. Terry
He was
McLaurin
this week.
catches
Yeah.
everything. Deontay Johnson is the best wide receiver in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Najee's a great running. Like his team is ridiculously
Stacked. Yeah.
stacked. Mike Williams has been crazy.
And he had a great start to the week, so
The injury is coming though for Mike Williams. Like, can't you just
100%.
feel it in
He was
the
bad
air?
last week though. So
Like, I think we're gonna we're gonna see it in the Facebook chat at some point. Gavin's gonna type in like, "No, Mike Williams, it's coming." I
he
think
only
this
usually
week.
plays around 7 games max.
Yeah. So, and he's
Getting
produced a
close.
lot more than he's
He's been
used to
great.
producing. So, sorry, I don't mean to put a hex or whatever on Mike Williams, but it's something's coming. It's not my fault. It's just the way it
Completely
works.
agree. Yes, I'm
Um.
going with Gavin to win this week
Yeah. Sorry,
since Mike
Shane.
Williams is healthy still.
It's just too much, and like Shane would need Austin Eckler to go crazy, and Cleveland's defense is really good, so I don't think
And
he's got.
AJ Brown has to show up for him. He's been very bad to start the year. It looks like he's going to play, so he needs to show up and show that he's the number one receiver there still.
Yeah, that AJ is he like? It doesn't say he's questionable or anything, so he must
No,
be.
he's playing.
Is he going to play? Like, is he going to be hobbled a bit, or who knows?
Probably. He's been the second best AJ in football this year because AJ Green's been a beast.
Now, one thing to look at, we haven't really been looking at the benches, but I wonder if benching Antonio Gibson could hurt Flatliners at all. Having Mike Williams in the flex instead of a more consistent running back in the flex. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a risky play.
Like, I feel like obviously Antonio Gibson hasn't been used as much as hoped, but any week he could have a huge week. I don't know.
I don't think Gavin might not be done. Have his lineup set in stone though.
True.
Especially with Trey Lance starting this week, you never know if he wants to switch it up just for.
He does hate Tom Brady. Maybe he'll trade Tom Brady by the time this all gets over. No,
Possible.
You can't trade, I guess. Can you trade between Thursday and Sunday? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyways,
You're the commissioner.
I don't think you can. I don't
Okay.
remember the rules.
I
It's
think you
early in
can.
the season. Can you? Oh, God. All right, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
So we got Flatliners winning that one. Poor
Yes.
Shane. We're going to move on to Total Immortal taking on the Magic Skull Buzz. This is a 4-0 versus an 0-4. Do you
It's a
think Bryce
must-win game for Bryce. You don't want to go.
can Bryce do it?
I think I'm going to say yes. Drew's due for a loss too. He's had the big injuries.
Oh my
I
God.
think I'm going to pick Magic Skull Bus to win against Total Immortal this week.
Wow, that is huge.
Shock
really.
the
And
league.
you got to think, though, Mahomes in that big matchup against Buffalo, he's going to put up like 40, don't you think?
Maybe, but Buffalo's D's crazy. They could also stop. What if the game ends up being like 21-17? Wouldn't be that crazy. Both defenses are very good.
Yeah, Buffaloes.
Yeah. KC's
yeah.
isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? With David Montgomery out, you're right. This could be the time to pounce on Total
Yeah.
Immortal. Ooh, interesting. I could see it. Yeah, Justin Herbert has proven that he is an elite quarterback. He's probably going to be putting up 25 points consistently moving forward, I think.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs, he's fully healthy now. He was kind
Yeah,
of
he just
limited,
needs
I
his
think,
players
for
to
a while
actually
there.
show up. He needs Miles Sanders to get the ball a little more.
Yeah, I could see Bryce's team having an up week. He already had Higby play. He put up 8.4, which is or no,
Not
yeah,
bad.
8.4. That's not bad. And LA Rams D put up 7, which is fine for defense. The only thing like Total Mortal already got 16 points from Henderson, so
Yeah,
it's a
sticking to it
little
though.
okay.
Big win
I
for
like it.
Bryce this week.
Wow, good luck, Bryce. That could be huge. So I guess the last matchup is me then, right? Yeah,
It
Zeke
is.
and Destroy 3-1 taking on the 3-1 Little Sebastian. So this is another big matchup.
It is
Um,
big. Unfortunately, little Sebastian lost Russell Wilson halfway through that game,
hmm.
I guess. Sweet.
Did you see Gino? Like, what was that all about? He looked amazing
He did. I don't know
until that
why.
one
All Geno
interception at the
Smith
end.
does is come in and ruin players' start streaks. First with Eli Manning. Now he's doing Russell Wilson's, I think, the longest, played the most games consistently or something. He has a long streak, an Iron Man streak.
Really?
He does, yeah, and it's ending because he's obviously out 6 weeks here, but it's just ironic
Yes.
that Geno Smith's the next man up there, too.
So he's a curse, kind of.
Maybe.
Hmm. That's an interesting little fact. I like that. If you can sneak in facts like that, oh man, maybe more people will listen to this podcast.
I doubt it. But I'm going to pick Zeke and Destroy just because of the tough week, the tough start to the week Lil Sebastian had. And Kyler Murray's going to put up 30. Your team's just really good, too.
My team's
I think you're,
okay.
no, it's good. You're going to win. You're going to be 4-1. I think it's
Do
going
you
to be a
think
convincing one, too.
is Allen Robinson going to do something
He
finally?
doesn't have
You think
to.
he's been so bad for me? Oh my
I don't think
god.
he's been the problem. He looks fine. Just
Yeah,
the quarterbacks who are throwing to him.
I'm getting nervous about my team. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Want to make a
My
trade?
running back situation's weird.
Yeah.
Like who do I start out of Eli Mitchell, Samaje
Don't you just
Pira?
start both Dallas running backs? Imagine.
You know what? You can make like they have been
Yeah.
relatively
The Giants
consistent.
D's not been very good. They're very bad against the run since they lost Blake Martinez. They looked bad with Blake Martinez in the first game, so it didn't really, like their D's been bad so far. So there's a chance they could both be very good.
That's something to consider. Huh. Yeah, look into that.
I feel like Pollard
Yeah,
always plays the Giants hard too. I feel like he always puts up a lot of yards against the Giants.
interesting. You're the only one that would know that, being the
Yeah,
Giants
I
fan.
watch all of the games, and Tony Pollard just looks really good every time he touches the ball. He has actually for like the last like year and a half. He's looked like the better running back. Maybe he doesn't get the opportunities, obviously.
Yeah, because he's not Zeke. Did you know
No,
that
exactly.
my sister's dog, they adopted it from Texas, and the name that it already had is Zeke.
No way.
So most likely
Adopted
named
dog from
after,
Texas. Wow.
right? Isn't that? I don't fully understand how
Wild.
that worked out.
Yeah, I don't. Wow.
Um, but yeah, that's that's interesting, isn't it? I don't think there's any dogs named Pollard.
There might. Hey, I bet you there is.
There's someone else in Texas with a dog name, but they're just rooting for Tony Pollard. Like, come on, Pollard, you can steal that backfield. But yeah, I don't feel overly confident in my team this year. I feel like I'm
It's
due
gonna be a tight
for
game. You're gonna win.
yeah, right. I'm
I
very
think it's gonna
thankful
be a
that
low scoring though. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game.
yeah, I'm very thankful Russell Wilson put up only 10 because he got hurt, and then Cup finally. Like Cooper Cup put up what the 20, 32, 26, and then well he had 8.9 last week and then 12.7. Oh, he's coming back down to earth.
Yep.
Ugh. All right. Well, thank
It's gonna be a
you.
fun
I
week
hope
of football
I
though.
hope I can pull that off. Wow, yeah. So this should be a fun week. I'm I'm very thankful that my sister's into fantasy football now because I think that means we can watch football tomorrow with my whole family.
That's
There's like the
goals.
majority of us like football now, so now we can take over the TV. So it's a win.
That's amazing.
Do you get to watch as well?
Oh yeah, I'll be watching all day.
Nice, very nice. Well,
Good luck to everybody.
yeah, best of luck. Enjoy your Thanksgivings, whoever's celebrating it. I'm I'm excited. I'm excited for turkey and football. It should be a good weekend. And Monday off? Oh baby. Do you have
Looking
plans
forward
on
to it.
Monday?
I
Do
do
anything
not.
wild? No?
No plans.
Yeah, me neither. Nothing exciting to report here.
Yeah.
Anyways, um everyone, good luck. Enjoy. maybe we can get some trades going soon. I know there's been no trades. We're 4 weeks in.
which is crazy.
It is a little bit weird for us. But
It's gonna
let's
change.
look into that. Yeah.
There's maybe a couple back to back. Once the first one happens, it's usually the dominoes. Everyone starts making trades. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that. Trades are exciting.
I feel like Shane will be the first one. He's usually the one who's pretty trade happy.
It's true.
Just don't trade with Gavin. That's all we can. That's all.
that's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.